Hey, how you doing? This is George here from PMG International, and thought it was high time that I put out a video about how I feel about what's going on right now with social media, and why your social media might suck, or why you might be frustrated with your social media. There's no two ways about it. The term social media now means more than just people hanging out and talking. It is a criteria, it seems to be, in a marketing plan. What is your social media like? It's an exploitation of something that was once organic. You know, I got bad news for you people. Social media was not invented for you. You know, it was a couple kids hanging out that wanted to chat, and then eventually videotape, and then eventually music, and then eventually just send messages, and then hang out in one big place. And now we have MySpace and YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and onwards and onwards and onwards. And it just so happens that the world of marketing finds their way to infiltrate and hopefully move product through organic social communities, which is cool. That's just the way it is. But right now, as a matter of fact, there is a new site that's going to blow up in about the next 6 months that's going to remove that factor. Then what's everybody going to do? It's going to fall into the same pit as MySpace has. So while everybody is working on their social media strategies and stuff, which is still a part of what I do, the main focus that I have when I work with social media, utilizing social media sites for my clients, is not so much about engaging people and joining my page, my Facebook fan page and stuff. Yeah, that's a part of it. I'm not poo-pooing it. But by utilizing the right companies to my advantage, producing good, engaging content, how does it reflect on search engines? Because I don't know when the last time you went to a Facebook search engine or a MySpace search engine or even on Twitter and looked for your neighborhood mechanic or clothing store or yo-hip things that you needed. 99.5% of the people still go to Google or their favorite search engine. And if you're sitting there and if you're hanging out on YouTube and in Facebook and WordPress and e-zine articles and stuff like that, and you're not putting in the right keywords, you're not thinking about how is this going to show on search engine optimization, but you're focusing on how can I impact a conversation and an engagement in a social media site, then you're only getting 10, maybe 15% out of what you potentially can get 100% out of if you have the knowledge and the focus of the social media content's great for what this mission is, but I've got to position the correct keywords in the titles, the correct phrases. You know, it's the same thing with the keyword density in the descriptions, activating URLs, non-thinking, click-throughs, landing pages, getting people if that's the game here, getting people to take the next step. How do you make it, straight from one point to another and not have them bounce around? But when I do what I do for my clients, it's not about the social media. The social media is just a part of it. It's about making sure I produce content that reflects strongly on search engine optimization. Otherwise, you're missing the boat. What happens if Facebook piles? What happens, I'm watching hundreds of thousands of businesses surround themselves with nothing but Facebook. What happens if Facebook goes down? You're a mess. That's why I position my social media through about 15 other sites. And they have reflection on search engine optimization because I'm not having my whole wad, being saturated in one space. So, I'm not a spoiler maker here, and I'm not poo-pooing social media experts. I'm just saying, a lot of people are buying into the environment. A lot of people are getting frustrated. Why aren't people coming and joining my page and stuff like that? Yeah, okay, that's fun stuff, and nurse it on the side. And yes, there's things you can do to grow and to sell and to move conversation. But the bottom line is that's transient. What's not transient is the search engine optimization aspect of it. Okay? That's the most important. So I went on a lot longer than I typically do in my videos, but I'm passionate about this because a lot of people are spending a lot of time, maybe even yourself, on trying to blow yourselves up on social media. And at the end of the day, you're doing it wrong maybe. Have you buzz tracked yourself? Have you typed your business in the location on Google to see where you rank? See if any of your stuff is popping up. So that's what this is all about, in my opinion. And I'm sure people will think I'm out of my mind, but that's the way it works for me. That's how I work for my clients. It's not about the social media game. It's search engine optimization through social media, all right? That's how I feel about it. So, yeah. Mas Cafe, dude. See ya.